Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Wanted to uh, come back on here again today and have another conversation. And the conversation will continue. And um, the conversation that I'm talking about today um, is asking the question. The question that I'm asking is Perry County budget resilience claim valid or another attempt to mislead the people? Another attempt to mislead the people. I think that this is something that is for me. It's really it's really crazy. Um, uh, it's really crazy for me uh, because it's really sad. It really is sad at the level of commitment that somebody got to mislead people and mislead people, the same people that were elected to serve. And I saw a post, uh, got up this morning, and typically get up, have my cup of coffee, and some came across my news feed, and I saw a post, and that post was a post made by Albert Turner, and Albert Turner said that in his post, the post said, um, it was under the title Perry County Commission will make the grade, will make the grade, right? And we keep talking about it. He used that terms all the time, making a grade, right? And one of the things that I wanted to do was, and the information that he put out in there was was straight misleading, was contradictory, going against information and words that he put out himself already. Um, and I want to start off with this, right? And I just want to say this. I also understand that, the daily posts and things like that, some people be like, dang, why are you always posting? My question is, again, why is he always lying? Like lying. This morning, I wasn't planning on posting anything today, but then I saw the blatant lie. Like it's a blatant lie. And once again, I will show everybody. What I do is I will show you where he said today, and show you again where his words, where it proves that he lied or he is lying. Like seriously, just straight lying. So, like I always do, um, let me go here. I'm about to show you guys. Go to the post, and as you see this morning, this is the post, right? 4 hours ago, I made the post, and this is where I asked the question: is Perry County budget resilience claim valid or another attempt to mislead the people? Now you can see on January the 6th, which is today, Perry County Commissioner Albert Fitzgerald Turner posted a Facebook post under the title, Perry County Commission will make the grade, right? And as y'all see, I always provide these links, right? And I'm going to go to it. This is the post that he made 5 hours ago. So roughly an hour before I made my post, I saw this pop up, right? I saw this pop up. And this is where he got like a trash truck, and he got Sheriff Fikes in front, a picture of Sheriff Fikes in front of the James Hood Detention Center. All right. This is what I want people to see. And these are the things what I do, right? And he made the claim. These are the claims that he made. And I just want to show you guys just the lies, right? Just straight lies. This is straight lies. The Perry County Commission demonstrates financial resilience under Chairman Turner's leadership amidst unexpected expenditures. Then watch this. Unlike many other governments in the Black Belt region, the Perry County Commission has adeptly managed unexpected budgetary challenges. Chairman Turner astutely observed having a reserve allocated in your budget allows for the unexpected to be handled without a problem. The commission has incurred over $35,000 in repair costs for the James Hood Detention Center following a recent inmate breakout. Notably, the detention center, and I just want y'all to see these lies, man. Notably, the detention center underwent a comprehensive renovation approximately 2 years ago, with expenditures exceeding $100,000 for security enhancements, painting, sprinkler system upgrades, and COVID-19 precaution. Furthermore, an initial estimate of $1,500 for repairing the affected areas had ballooned to over $35,000. Right? That's why and I'm going back to my post, and this is what I said. What I just read right here, and I stopped at the 35,000. Then I wanted to come down here that Chairman Turner highlighted that the current year's reserve was projected to be $200,000, noting that the previous year's reserves of $250,000 had been tapped for $85,000 to replace our air conditioning unit. Right? Now, I want people to understand this. I've shared videos, I've shared links, and I can go to it. There's nothing listed on the budget that has a reserve. There's nothing. There's nothing listed on the budget to have a reserve. So how's he throwing out these numbers? Where's this money coming from? And the blatant lie. And I want to show people about his commitment to lying to the people. He put this lie out. And then on his other words, I'm finna show y'all where his lies at, right? Because as y'all see it, I'm finna show y'all, right? I want y'all to see it directly. The commission has, notably, right here, notably, the detention center underwent a comprehensive renovation approximately 2 years ago, with expenditures exceeding $100,000 for security enhancement, painting, sprinkler systems, upgrades, and COVID-19 precautions. Right now, let's go down to here. In March of 2021, from Albert Turner page, and we're going to go to his page because I don't want nobody to say it's me. Perry County prepares to go high tech. And he talked about the 3-2 vote. And in here, he talked about the commission right here. The commission is set to spend another $200,000 to retrofit the James Hood Detention Center to create 2 COVID-19 units to house inmates. Right? That's what he said there. Right? 200,000. Like I said, there's the exact quote right there. Now, let's go down here. The February 2022, the Black Belt News Network published an article stating that Perry County received $600,000 grant. They received a $600,000 grant for improvement to the James Hood Detention Center. Watch this. They plan to add better security cameras, hire more officers, hire a part-time nurse. Upgrades would keep, and Chef Jones said that upgrades would stop anyone from escaping and keep people safe. Well, that didn't happen. But I'm going to the Black Belt News Network so people can see it, because I want people to see the actual proof. Oh, this is the Black Belt News Network. As y'all see, let me scroll down. February the 22nd. That's the James Hood Detention Center, and former Chef Jones in there. And so before people would say, oh, I'm just making stuff up, they say they got the grant. They say they spending $600,000. So I'm just trying to understand, if they got $200,000 to do the COVID area, then they got $600,000 the next year. 2 plus 6 is 8. That's $800,000. That ain't no $100,000. And if it was, why did you just say, well, this is how I know he'll try to spin it, right? He'll try to spin it and said, because he said this, with expenditures exceeding $100,000. Well, why you just say $100,000? It was $800,000 that you said. That's your words. But you come back today and lie. Why? Because that's what you do. That is what you do. Lie to the people because you don't respect the people. You feel like the people are too ignorant and they just will take whatever you say because you throw numbers out there. And what you don't like is you don't like nobody to hold your tail accountable. You don't like it. And my thing is, I wouldn't have nothing to talk about if he wasn't lying. This is a classic example of lies. And I got receipts. I got receipts. And then watch this. And this is a question. These are some questions to think about. Let me go highlight this. Why would Chairman Turner say the James Hood Detention Center repairs only cost $100,000 if he also posted that the county got over $800,000 to fix it? Other question. Why did the repair estimate for the James Hood Detention Center start at $1,500, but later jump all the way up to $35,000? What made the price go up so much? Because when they initially posted, Albert posted back in September that the initial cost to repair the damage, alleged damage that was done, was cost $1,500. And back in December, on December the 9th, Albert made another post saying that the jail was ready to go. The jail was repaired and ready to receive inmates again. But it's again January, and that jail still, now he's talking about $35,000. Well, what is right? And if y'all want me to do, I can show y'all where he said that, so it ain't just me saying it. The third one, how can Perry County say it has $200,000 saved up, but that money is not shown on the original budget or the change budget? Right? And I want to show you guys something. I went to ChatGPT and I asked the question, describe to me a compulsive and habitual liar, right? And this is what it came up with. This is the behavior patterns, right? Behavior patterns of a compulsive and habitual liar. These are some key signs. And I said, can you provide signs of a compulsive and habitual liar? The behavior pattern, they lie about small, pointless things. Their story change when retold. They over-explain simple questions. They rewrite history when confronted. They mix truth with lies to seem believable. What about their emotional signs? They little guilt or remorse for when lying. They are quick to get defensive or angry. They blame others for the lies, and they love gaslighting and denial. And practical. They're practical things that they do. They contradictions in their story. Classic example of a contradiction of how he's saying it only costs $100,000 to fix when he already said that they got $800,000 to fix all of those things. And there still is no evidence of any COVID area being done in that facility. Unverifiable claims. Everything that he says and he put out, there's nothing that you can verify. It's just his word. Broken promises. Let me not get started on that. Let me not get started on all of the broken promises. And then patterns of past falsehoods. It is decades upon decades upon decades of lying and falsehoods that have been put out to the people. This is what I wanted to show people. This is not me, a personal thing. This is me in an attempt to educate, right? To educate and ask questions. Because what we're dealing with is we're dealing with a compulsive and habitual liar that has been in an elected position who do not respect the people. Don't respect the people. Because if you respected the people, what you should have done is you should have came out and said, hey, the initial price of the estimates to fix the jail was $1,500. That changed because there were some other things that we had to fix in the jail when the contract went in to make sure that we were up to code. Our commitment is to make sure that we have the jail at the best thing that we need to, best position that they need to do to house inmates in a safe manner. Right. And then you told the people what the price is. Right. But the reason why you're not going to get that is he's not going to explain to you why the jail was built not up to code in the first place. Because there's multiple reports that the jail wasn't done right. And he oversaw that. He was the one to oversee that. And it was told that multiple shortcuts was done. And the proof is in the pudding. And when the testimony of the contractor, I've shared it on my page. It was December the 9th. I got a YouTube link I can show you. It's about 21 minutes long. At the contractor that is fixing the jail, he gave it on the 8th of December at the Perry County Commission meeting. And during that 21 minute video, the contractor told all of the issues with it, like the no rebar in the walls, that they needed to rebolt down the beds that was in there. Some of the plumbing and all of that stuff that wasn't bolted down, and it was just done wrong. So that's why we seeing the cost. Now, if I want everybody to ask themselves this question: if they spent the $600,000 to upgrade, why we still have these issues now? When they got the money in 2022 and it's 2026 to do all of these upgrades there, right? Because one of the key things that the contractor said was the cameras was messed up. Now he just said that they upgraded the cameras. Like, I just want people to sit down and think about it. Like, really sit down and think about it. Like, this thing is crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, it is beyond comprehension at the level of commitment that somebody takes to simply lie to the people. Lie. And I'm going to show y'all the strategy. This is the strategy right here. Let me go to it. I'm going to show y'all the strategy. All right. I'm going to his post that he made this morning. This is the strategy. The strategy is, let me paint the narrative as if I'm the savior and I'm the one doing well, right? Now, you know what? Let me show you guys this, right? Because I'm gonna show you this. I'm going on my page and I'm gonna search narcissist. Sorry. Didn't find any result. The politician. Man, I can't type right now. Here you go. This political grifting. There you go. There we go. This is what I wanted to show. This is what I wanted to show. Patterns of a narcissistic politician, right? Attention and image first. They make every problem about them. Only I can fix it, or nobody has done more than me. They always want compliments, and they get mad if people don't pay attention to them or if someone asks tough questions. They care more about looking good than doing the work. Lots of pictures, big speeches, and catchy sayings, but not many real results. They act like they're the hero in every crisis, even when they help cause a problem in the first place, right? Credit taking and blaming. They take all the credit when something goes well, even if other people help or the good results were already happening before they got there. When something goes wrong, they blame other people, their workers, the news, the other political groups, or the system, instead of admitting they made a mistake. They try to change the story later by saying things like, I never said that, or that didn't happen, even when there's proof it did, right? And I'm just going down to some of the pictures. And this just explains it. This explains it. Attention and image first, take credit, lower the test. They attack, make threats, play the victim when challenged. They exploit, polarize and create conflicts, and always need an enemy. And big promises. Makes big promises, but gives few real details. And I made this post on, December the 22nd. Under the title, Patterns of a Narcissistic Politician, right? Now, the question that I want to ask people is, have we seen those patterns, especially in Perry County? Have you seen those patterns? Right? And my thing with all of that is just The proof is in the pudding. Like at the end of the day, I'm committed to continue to expose all of the lies. I have no problem with information being put out that is truthful. You would not hear me say anything about it because it's not personal. And for anybody to make it feel like they want to try to paint it like it's not personal, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Like for real. Just tell the truth. But it is sad that somebody can't just do something without it trying to position it to be self-serving. Like that's sad. Like really is sad. And I got something for Marion too. It was Marion had their city council meeting last night, and the information that was provided, why in the world that Mayor Hinton, well, on December the 22nd, ADAM gave Marion a deadline of December the 22nd of 2025. They known about this deadline since October of 2023 to have a fiscal sustainability plan in. And part of that was they needed a budget. I mean, not a budget, an audit pass. Now they confirmed, I already shared this on my page multiple times. They confirmed and they sent the confirmation back to ADAM that they received $170,000 to conduct audits from 2018 to 2023 to be able to, for them to finish the paperwork so they can submit it in to ADAM, Alabama Department of Environmental Management. Why did Mayor Hinton say last night that the city of Marion, well, when the 22nd came, he did not provide any update to the citizens. Now, this deadline can hinder the city's ability to acquire more money to fix that aging water system. But we didn't hear anything. The citizens, nobody heard anything, right? So he announced last night that they got an extension to the 20th of this month. And the city council didn't even know about it. Now, the question that I have is, why was he able to request an extension without voting or getting a vote or approval from the city council? Why didn't he come and talk to the people and tell the people of Marion who dealing with with dirty water and all that? Why aren't you updating and talking to the people? Why y'all going in executive sessions every darn council meeting when the law is not warranted for you to do that just because you don't want to talk about stuff out in the open? Like, that's crazy work. It's crazy work. And the people, it is time for the people, like, I'm being honest with you. It is time for the people to just stop sitting down. What I mean by sitting down, you can impeach a mayor. It's process to do that. You ain't got to sit back and just not let them give people information. It's a process to do that. And that is a complete failure. Like a complete failure. When I say failure, I mean a complete failure. A complete failure. And no respect to the community. But you know what's funny? They ain't giving their paychecks back. They're not giving their paychecks back. Yep. And another question too, to ask about those security cameras, since they installed those security cameras. If those security cameras was up and running, why did they get footage on people escaping? And then why were people able to put big holes in the wall if they had rebar in there? Because according to they supposed to have rebar in those walls that people can't get in there. Right? And let me do this. Let your boy do this, right? I'm on Albert's page. I'm gonna search. James Hood. I'm gonna just do James Hood. So this right here, y'all see on the 22nd, right? This is when Albert announced the $1,500. He said that repairs estimate to cost $1,500 will be conducted by a local uh, local contractor. So as y'all look at these walls, right, there's no rebar in there. That's just open space. There's no rebar to reinforce that. There's nothing to fill that in on the inside to keep people from being able to escape out of there. Right? And this is what the contractor identified, said, hey, it's some work that need to be done. Right? There's some work that need to be done. And I just want people to look at that. This is what he said was $15,000. Now, my question to you is, would this $1,500 balloon up to $35,000 just to fix this? Because at the last meeting in December, at the county commission meeting, it is on video that Albert said to told the contractor, because he was like, because Albert, matter of fact, let me go. Let me see if I can find it. I want to see if I can find it. I want to see if I can find it. Here you go. Yep, right here. See that on 9 December. This is the update that Albert tried to put out on the for the roll up for the meeting, right? And I want y'all to see this here. Where is it at? Right here. I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to see the live, right? Received an update on repairs to the James Hood Detention Center. The contractor announced that the repairs were complete and additional repairs would not hinder the housing of inmates. That is not what the contractor said. In the video that I shared on my page, you can clearly see the the unedited full testimony by the contractor. And when he was asked, was the work complete? The contractor said, I have finished the work that I was contracted to do. And the way that Albert put it, that the work was complete and it's not going to hinder any additional repairs, not going to hinder the housing of inmates. Like the inmates can come back in there. Do y'all see how misleading that is? I just want y'all to see just how misleading that is. And you got folks got to just mad at me, right? This guy lies all of the time. Just lie. I mean, it ain't even, I guess when you go unchallenged for so long, you just lie for no reason. Just lie. That's just like, watch this. Y'all think I'm joking. Since they hadn't voted on the budget, they're going to go back and he's going to try to do a silent vote. They're going to bring it up in the board meeting, hoping that nobody, hoping nobody records it, so they can go back and retroact the budget, because the current budget that he's saying right now was never voted on and approved. So that's what he's going to do. And that's why I said every last one of those other commissioners are complicit, because they ain't got no backbone to stand up to this person. Every last one of them. Barbara Howes, Carlton Lewis, Brent Harrison, and Tony Long. And Tony Long just are qualified to run again. Look, man, I tell people, you know, these folks, they're just going to let this man do this. And it's these same people, recycling the same people in there, right? I just say, man, this thing is crazy. Not only that it's crazy, but the proof is in the pudding. Y'all see, it ain't my words. It's not my words. And it's crazy work, right? Crazy work. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I got up this morning, I saw that, and I was just like, that's crazy. Not only that it's crazy, but golly, man, like, it just, the level. And I just got time today. I really got time today. I really feel, I really have a motivation to make sure that I continue to raise awareness for the community and to continue to provide verifiable and factual information, right? This is not biased, right? Because the whole narrative, like, there's people that support him and his foolishness. what's his name? Mitch Jameson, those other people. They created a Marion Now page, and they're censoring those pages, and they pushing out propaganda. And I just be like, why won't you just tell the truth? Like Mitch Jameson came on my page one time when I had posted something that Albert said, and then posted another thing that Albert to try to say it was proof that he did it. And I just asked, where can we verify? Because you're gonna give me some more of his words that can't be referenced as proof that what he's saying is true. Like who does that? Like who does that? Like, and nah, man, it really bothers me. It really bothers me to the point of how the level that somebody shows that they don't even respect the people. And, I'm going back to Dexter, the Marion of Marion, man. It's sad that you can't even update the people. Why you ain't talking to the people, man? Like, why you just hiding in these meetings? Then you don't want public comment. You limiting what people can say. A lady was talking to you last night, asking you about why the city hadn't responded back to her 2.5 years of request for public records, and you can't even look her in the face. You ignoring her. That's disrespectful. Man, I'll tell you, man, that this and look at Marion. Got to borrow money to pay bills at the end of the year. Look at the water infrastructure. Folks posted last night, people that voted for Dexter posting when the city gonna give out water because they tired of buying bottled water. Y'all remember after the election, that video of Dexter after the election standing in front of City Hall saying that, he was voted to be elected to be mayor of all citizens, but his supporters come first. So I guess you need to go to him and tell him you one of the ones that support him, so he can try to find some way that the city of Marion can borrow some more money so they can buy some water and hand it out to people, instead of fixing the water issues, instead of making sure that the financial sustainability plan is submitted to ADAM so that they can qualify to get more funds for more water. But no, what they want to do is they want to censor people. They want to create a new Facebook page about Marion Waterworks, and then what they want to do is block people from the page, and then not have it to where people can comment on it. I don't even live in Marion, and they got me blocked from the page. So they was intentional. They don't want no done accountability. And then folks talking about, oh, he always got something negative to say. What is negative about calling out buffoonery from elected officials? You got a city mayor who got people blocked from his personal page, which he has the right to do. But if you're using your personal page to put out official city information, then you can't be blocking the people. So then why you got people blocked from the city page or a page ran by the city to provide updates about the water issue? And then even on that page, you just post a picture with a broken pipe. What is that? What information is that? No 5 W's, no details, no backgrounds, no nothing nobody can go off of. Just something to say you did something. I tell you, man, that thing is crazy. I say crazy work. I mean crazy work. Crazy work. But just remember, Perry County resiliency, there ain't no resilient. It just lies. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me go on my page. Let me search budget. Budget. I'm going budget. This is the budget. Yep. Nope, that's on that. Yep, this right here. This is the budget analysis, right? I'm going down to the 2 budget pages so we can see it. And I'm going here. And this is the original one. And I'm going to look. I'm trying to see reserves. This is revenue. So I may be wrong. And I'm willing to say if I'm wrong. All right, we got all the expenses. Commission officers, I'm looking down. I don't see reserve. All right. Courthouse, don't see reserves. I'm looking at courthouse annex. I don't see any reserve funding. Okay, let me go down to the next one. Revenue Commission, nothing, nothing, nothing. Sheriff Department, nothing. I don't see any reserve funding. Courthouse Security, don't see any reserve funding. Let me go to here. Yeah, total expenses. Got it. Down here. Yeah, where the reserve funding at? Matter of fact, I'm going to do everyone better. Let me go to Google. The reason why I like going to sources and show sources because people love to fabricate and lie, right? And if I go directly to the source and I show it via live and I got video evidence, people can't say that I'm lying. So I'm on the Perry County, Alabama website, right? And I'm going back here to budget. I'm going over here to budget. I'm going to type search in the budget. And as y'all see, all right, here we go. So the 2026, they got the general fund budget, capital budget, reappraisal budget, highway fund, and the capital budget. Okay, they got a capital budget for Perry County Commission. All right, that's what he said that they're going to do. Okay, got it. Then you got the capital budget here. Let's see. This don't, okay. Oh, this is crazy work. This ain't even adding up. So y'all see this, right? Say funds balance. Then they got revenue. I want y'all to see this, right? If funds balance and revenue, $148,592 plus $120,000 does not equal $170,000. That's supposed to be $168,859, right? Then you're gonna go $110,000 for the gas payments. What is this? What is this line item right here? I just want people to see, man. This is on their website. Then you're gonna go down here to say $280,000. Oh, just so you get an even $280,000 number. Like what the heck is this? Math ain't even mathing. It's just not mathing. So you saying, okay, the 280 plus you added this here, this gonna equal 400,000. So then you're gonna go back to this right here, and this is where you get the 400. No, I'm sorry. This is where you get the 400,000 right here. I just want y'all to see that, right? Do y'all see just how the math don't math on there? Do y'all see that just somebody just fudging numbers just to throw round numbers out there just because they don't want nobody to go in and be able to go through a fine-tooth comb and look at things from a logical and an analytical perspective and just see 2 plus 2 is 4. You're not gonna say $148,000 plus $120,000 is $148,000 plus $20,000, whatever is 280. Like that math just don't math. And so you just gonna round up. That's what we do. Just round up. And it's capital fund. And then watch this. Okay, land tipping fees. How's the land tipping fees? You got $110,000. Is that coming from the overall revenue for the land tipping fees that you had before? Like, man, that you got on the actual budget. See, this is why people don't like transparency, because you catch them in their lies. Again, everybody remember what I said before, and I repeat this stuff so I want people to say, he said that they had a $4.2 million budget for the highway budget. And I want y'all to see, look how much they got. And I want y'all to see the difference. The only difference from last year budget to this year budget is they changed that 3430 to 3431. Because look, everything else is the exact same. And then you come down here, the total is 22,916 and 22,917. Is that a budget or is that somebody fudging numbers? Just to say that they got something updated. Where's the $4.2 million that you see? Right, and then he'll post about all of this road work and all of this stuff, and we got this, we got a reserve, and we the only one in the black belt to we make the grade. It's some delusion about somebody keep talking about making a grade and not even show the report card. Like, that's crazy work. Right. And I want people to see it. Right. Because people can come up with however y'all want to paint it, however you want to do it. Right. You can see it for yourself, directly for yourself. This is nothing being made up. This is 100% taking what somebody else is saying and showing where they are misleading or lying to the people. If he tell the truth, you won't hear from him. Keep lying, you gonna hear from him, especially him. Why? Because it's time out and it's time to get somebody, it's time to get him out of there. Not only just get him out of there, it's time to get all these dumb politicians who ain't doing their jobs out of there. Oh, lastly, for real on this one, I want to show y'all something. Let me go to my good old chat GPT. Now, I'm going over. I'm finna show you guys something. Alabama elected officials oath of office. Dang it. Alabama elected official oath of office. Alabama elected official oath of office. That's the question. That's the prompt. Right. And I want y'all to see this, right? This is what it said. Under Alabama Constitution, Article, 16, Section 278, the oath for members of the legislature and executive and judicial officers. Let me see. Alabama. I'm going to go Alabama for local and county Yep, here you go. I do solemnly swear that I am eligible for the office. I will execute the duties of the same according to the best of my ability, and I will support the constitutions and will obey the laws of the United States and the state of Alabama, that I will, in all respect, observe the provisions of the ordinance of the cities of blah, 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 or the county of blah, 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 and will faithfully discharge the duties of the office, right? And they got a special oath for each person. And it goes to the circuit clerk, county commission meetings, all of these district attorney and all of this, right? They got these oaths, right? The biggest thing is when we start looking at these oaths, this is what these people are governed by, right? And this is according to the law. So if these people aren't doing the job, these are the legal statutes that we can hold them accountable for not doing their job, not just you don't like them. Hey, according to that oath, they're supposed to do X, Y, and Z, and they didn't do it. Right. So is one other thing I want to make sure I get, and I want to make sure that I find and find it, because it's eye opening. It's very much eye opening. Here you go. I'm going back to good old Chat GPT, and I'm finna show you guys something. We do Chat GPT. Now click on it. I'm just finna show you guys something. I'm on Chat GPT. There you go. I'm gonna paste this one. Public accountability statement for Alabama. Oath and bond verification, right? So watch this. Public account. If you go to Chat GPT and you just search public accountability statement, this is what the elected officials have to sign, right? And this is aligned with Alabama Constitution. They will uphold the laws of the state of Alabama without favoritism or neglect, right? Valid bond. This is public access and transparency. The statement is issued in the interest of public transparency and accountability. Records supporting this verification include oath documentation and bond filings are available for lawful inspection as provided by Alabama law, right? And I just want people to realize this, right? These people are in office to represent the community, not for them to be served themselves. They don't have a right to not respect you guys. They don't have the right not to do their jobs or provide you guys with real-time updates. And this is no longer just sitting back and just talking about it. Because a lot of people look for other people to do things, but I want to inform the community that there's different steps and ways that we can hold these people accountable. That it's not just about, oh, you don't like them. Because it's not personal. It's, hey, part of your job is to do this. You're not doing this. According to your oath, according to the oath that you took, according to the your public accountability statement, right? You are supposed to fulfill the job as blase, and you aren't doing it because of X, Y, and Z. With that's a complaint that I'm going to file on you. And listen, it's time out to just stop being upset. It's time out of hurling insults on social media. It's time to start with that goddamn paperwork. Really start with that paperwork. Because these people really need to understand that it's not the accountability and transparency is no longer optional. If they're going to continue to lie, hey, we got proof. We got visual proof. We got proof that you can go and see that this person lying. Hey, if you got a mayor who has missed deadlines, who haven't provided updates to the people, that is a dereliction of duty. That's not fulfilling the role of the mayor. If you got city council members that's not doing their job, you ain't got to sit back and wait. And this is nothing personal. You volunteered, you qualified, you volunteered, you put your hand in the pot for you to get elected, and you was duly elected, right? So time to do your darn job. And if you don't know it, why you ain't being trained to do it? So I just wanted to show you guys there's so much stuff that's out there, and I understand some of this stuff can be overwhelming, right? But that's why I do my best to try to get information and provide information and present it in a way that is easily understandable and digestible. What I said before, if there's something that I may say or may post and you may need a little bit better explanation, please reach out to me. What I can do is I can do videos and do things to kind of explain it a little bit better. But my goal is I want people to have a better understanding, because the truth is, right, I'm tired of these people lying, and I'm tired of these same people being in positions of decision makers who are responsible for the plight of our community right now. but who only want to just lie back to your face so they can get back in there and serve their own self-interest, because they have not been serving the interests of the people. Not. Watch. Anything else that proceed to be good, Albert going to try to tie somebody else's name on it as if it's somebody endorsing him, instead of just doing his job. You know, as a father, I don't want to be celebrated as a father. I want to be appreciated, but I don't, just because I take care of my family and I look out for the well-being of my family, I'm not looking to get a participation trophy for that. Kind of see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy work. Like, for example, I don't know where the district is at. I think it's District 1. I don't know where the district is at that he said about a road. But if a road was fixed and repaired, guess what? Whoever the commission over that district, they can be the one to put it out. Why I got to be me? Because you want the perception that you are doing things. If you want that same energy, be responsible. Provide documentation that if I'm saying what I'm saying is wrong, provide documentation, and I will gladly say that I was wrong. But you have yet, in over the 60 plus days I've been posting, you have yet to provide one piece of documentation outside of your insults, outside of your threats. Outside of that, you have yet to provide anything to show that what I've said and what I've shown that has been other people can be able to verify what I've shown is not true. But I have clearly shown the things that you've said through your own words that you've been lying. Now you take that with a nickel and a fish sandwich and you take that to the bank. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later.